Hey Virgo, welcome to your New Year reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Check out other placements for additional messages, as this is a general reading. Messages may or may not apply, so just take what resonates and leave what doesn't for the next person. I can be picking up from someone around you or someone you could be dealing with, so you might have to swap the roles. If this reading doesn't resonate right away, it may be something that happens down the line. If you'd like, you can keep it in your back pocket or you can come back at a later time. We're going to take a look into what messages need to come through for you guys from now to the end of December, as well as taking a look into what you guys can expect for the year coming up. Regarding you, your coin, your finances, your love life, relationships, whatever needs to come through. We'll see. I hope you guys are doing well. Happy holidays, and let's get right into this reading. Messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And now to the end of December, what messages do we have for Virgo? Starting off with some animal oracle messages. Any animal oracle messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus from now to the end of December. Any messages, please, for Virgo? Okay. Sorry, there's like dust on my table, or ash from my sage. Messages for Virgo, we have the Fox coming out. Messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus from now to the end of December. Any messages for Virgo? Woo! The Otter card coming through. Oh, there's some happy times coming your way. I'm loving it. Messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus from now to the end of December. And the Tiger. Woo! Feisty. So there's lots of good things coming your way, what I'm feeling already. Starting off with the Fox, Otter, and the Tiger. This is some pretty powerful energy. We have Earth, Water, and Fire coming out. You guys might be needing to spend some time from now to the end of December, spending some time alone, doing some thinking, meditation, and contemplation with the Tiger. The Tiger is the energy where you guys are really needing to take some time to process some things, processing this last year you've gone through, the things that you've learned, the lessons you've gone through, and all the things that have led up to this very moment. Do some journaling, do some thinking, do some writing down of what you're trying to release, what you're trying to attract in this new year, what you want to bring forward, and using your energy to your benefit. We do have a full moon in Cancer at the end of the month, I think the 29th, so that's going to be interesting. Everybody's going to be crying and letting out their emotions. What a great way to end the year 2020. I mean, seriously, what a way to wrap up this year. Full moon in Cancer. So get ready. It might be a bit of an emotional time, especially if you do have Cancer placements in your chart, okay? Using your intuition, using that third eye to your advantage. You might be noticing your intuition is opening up even more, becoming stronger as time goes on. The more you use your intuition, the stronger it becomes. So definitely, if you got things coming up, you got decisions to make, if there's something that you're trying to understand or gain truth or enlightenment, your intuition will help you. Your truth, your own inner truth will help you. There might be some changes coming up, good changes though, very positive, as we have the Otter, which is the happiest card in the Animal Spirit deck. You guys will be adjusting pretty well to these changes. These are changes that are going to help further you, changes that help motivate you and make you feel inspired. There might be something new that you're committing to, whether this is a job or a relationship. There's something fulfilling in your life and you're feeling very excited and very happy. You're starting this new year off very strong, and I'm here for it, okay? The Fox is someone who's very reliable, very dependable. They're someone who will be around through the thick and thin. They're very understanding and also very hardworking and determined to get shit done. They take their goals seriously and they apply themselves and they dedicate themselves to what they believe in. They stay committed to those that they love, and they have a really good appreciation about life itself, and I'm loving that. And then we have the Otter, and the Otter goes hand in hand with this Fox energy of you guys just really embracing your authenticity moving forward into this new year. You guys have obviously gone through quite some heavy things, especially I think your last reading was a bit intense, and you know, I mean, we all have been going through it collectively, but I know that within you guys that I've been picking up in your reads, they've been sometimes pretty heavy. You guys are in a much happier place mentally, emotionally, physically, and even spiritually. You're just much more high vibing and celebrating and just feeling really good. You're removing blockages, you're removing things from your life that do not serve you, mindsets, people, relationships, jobs, circumstances. You are cleansing the fuck out of your life. You're clearing a direct path moving forward into a really happy and fulfilling time. You guys are going to be going after your dreams, making these dreams a reality, no longer allowing opinions of other people to get in the way of what you truly desire the most. You are going after your goals, your dreams, and nothing can stop you. Nothing can get in the way. And that's the tiger. The tiger is this very strong, wise energy. You did not come here to play games. You came here to win, okay? You're ready to go. You're ready to go get shit done. You're ready to go chase after your dreams. And you're also kind of keeping it on the down low. You're not announcing it to the world. You're not sharing it with everybody because you know that there's some snakes in the grass. You know that there's some jealous, envious people out there who wish failure upon you. And you're like, hell no. So I'm going to keep this to myself, keep it low key. You're not allowing anybody to sabotage what you're working so hard for and what you're planning moving forward. And you're also careful with who you allow into your circle. You're very careful with who you're surrounding yourself with during this time. You're keeping one eye open, you know? You're sleeping with one eye open. You're very aware, you're very alert of who's around you and their intentions, and you're also using your intuition to help decipher who's real versus who's that snake in the grass or, you know, a wolf's under sheep's clothing. You're very careful of who you are giving your energy to, who you're telling your plans to, because you're being mindful of other people's motives. Because you are trying to get a place to your happiness, to your fulfillments, and you will be damned if you let anybody try to take that away from you. Damn, Virgo, this is interesting. I'm liking it so far. I'm going to get the book just to get some extra details I might have missed, starting off with the fox. So the fox, smart, strong partner or mate, and a wise teacher. The fox is the enchanting creature with plenty of mystique to go round. Fox personalities are skillful in business and also make great teachers. They are quick to learn and adapt well to new situations. Foxes are ideal life partners as they commit to relationships for the long term, and their natural charisma keeps things exciting. Fox energy helps us stay true to those most dear to us. When this card appears, reconnect to those you love. Foxes don't do well when they slip away. When in bounds, magical, igneous teacher and monogamous. When out of bounds, sneaky and unsure of their identity. And to bring it about, partnership and connection. So this might be highlighted from now to the end of the month or even in this new year. Partnership, relationships, family, your friends, potential love opportunities, needing to open yourself up. Also use your intuition, of course, making sure that, you know, whoever you allow into your life is worthy. But allowing yourself to open up and be vulnerable and to have relationships and to have connections and to let your guard down, to let your wall down, because not everybody is out there to get you. Not everybody's bad. Not everybody has ill intentions, and you're recognizing that. And so as you are moving forward in this new direction, in this new path, as you're creating new connections with people, as you are opening yourself up, to allow yourself to enjoy, to have fun, and to connect with people, you know, enjoy the beauty of life. Which ties in with the otter. The otter is unobstructed joy, playfulness, and contentment. Just having more fun, lighthearted conversations, and just enjoying life and feeling at peace. Perhaps the most joyful creature within the animal spirit deck. The otter represents absolute bliss. Otter energy is the playfulness of a child available to us at any age. They have a giddiness and reverence for life itself without the presence of doubt, worry, or skepticism. Imagine yourself with a little more otter energy. What would your life look like? What would it take to bring you there? The otter card begs these questions and wants to transport us to that precious place as soon as possible. The celebration awaits. When in bounds, full of love and needs nothing. When out of bounds, gloomy, sighs, and makes silly excuses. And to bring it in bounds, a dance party or celebration. So obviously we're in the holiday season. You guys might be celebrating, having a good time, maybe uniting with some family, based on the current circumstances and restrictions and all of that. So you do you. But even if you have a one-man party on your own, that's nothing to be ashamed of, especially during this time. Maybe you're going to be calling up a family member or a friend, FaceTiming someone, just enjoying and having fun. Pour yourself a drink, sit back, relax, and just enjoy. So then the tiger, which is lunar force, ease and darkness, and feminine energy. The tiger hunts at night, at one with the silence, fearing nothing. This card reminds us to take in the wild darkness, to allow the lunar forces to soothe and heal our spirits. Sensuality, receptivity, and devotion are all heightened in the midnight hour, and the tiger takes advantage of these boons. Spend some time in silence this evening, drinking in the potent calm. There's nothing to fear in the stillness except the awakening of your own potential and your own power. Oh, it's your own power. I said potential, whatever. When in balance, passionate, strong, and sensual. When out of bounds, overstimulated. And to bring into balance, tatra, which is candle gazing. Nice. I like it so far, Virgo. I'm liking it. I'm here for it. Let me get, hold on. Just trying to have a deck over here. I'm just trying to make space. So we're going to pull some messages from now to the end of December of what the energy is looking like, what you guys are doing, what you might be dealing with, what might be coming up, the themes, messages, insight, guidance. And then we're going to get into your read for 2021. So messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus from now to the end of December. What's going on for Virgo, please? Any messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus from now to the end of December? What's going on? Any messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus from now to the end of December? Any messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus from now to the end of December? What's going on for Virgo, please? Messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Ooh! We have the Hermit. Hey, you guys coming through in your elements. So you guys might be spending some time alone, right? Kind of pulling in that tiger energy, doing some reflecting, doing some thinking, doing some introspection, finding some guidance, or tuning into your higher self, your intuition. Doing a lot of thinking, a lot of reflecting over this last year, over how many years. It doesn't even have to be this last year, this entire life that you live. Just doing a lot of thinking and spending some time alone to reconnect with yourself and figuring out, okay, what am I trying to envision moving forward? What do I want my life to look like? What am I trying to go after? What am I trying to pursue here? What makes me happy? What fulfills me? What's currently working, and what do I need to change? Virgo energy. We also have that moon in the corner, lunar energy coming out. Messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus from now to the end of December. Wow, these cards are just falling. Okay. The Alchemist. Yeah, you guys are in creation mode. What am I trying to envision my future to look like? What am I trying to bring forward? What am I trying to attract? What am I trying to release? I have all the tools in front of me of what I can create, what I can bring towards me, what I will allow. It's up to me on what I'm going to do about it. I can either sit here and think and contemplate for the rest of my life, or I can get up and take action and get some shit done. I'm here for that though. No, this is really good. So far we got 2 major arcana out, so this is a pretty significant time. This might even be a turning point for you. Messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus from now. Oh, wow. Okay, we have the 6 of Swords in the reverse. I'm only going to take the ones that are upright. The 3 of Swords and the Princess of Pentacles in the reverse. Some of you might be also looking back on some past situations right now. From now to the end of December, you guys might be doing a lot more healing, a lot more shadow work. And that came up in Leo's read that I did. So you might have Leo in your chart. And I swear, every time I do Leo's and then your reading, they feel similar. There's some similar messages. I think whoever I might be picking up on, you guys might have some strong Leo placements. I'm just throwing it out there. Someone out there. I know you do. Okay. So some of you might be doing a lot of reflection on the past, looking back at some past situations, things that you learned, things that you could do differently moving forward, the lessons, and doing some healing. There might still be some pains or some hurt that you carry to this day about a situation, and you're trying to get to the bottom of it. You're trying to release, you're trying to make peace of a situation. With this Princess of Pentacles in the reverse though, I do feel like this could be someone you're at a distance with, or someone you might be blocked by. There's this lack of understanding in a situation. That could be part of why you might be having a hard time healing from something or fully letting something go. You're trying to though. You're definitely trying to put in the work. You're trying to find a solution, which you are over here with that alchemist energy, and you are moving forward. But kind of from now to the end of December, I do think you guys are doing a lot of reflecting on these things, so that you're able to clear that path moving forward. That maybe is what you are contemplating with that tiger energy. Spending some time alone, thinking, contemplating, journaling, feeling. If you need to express yourself in any way, shape, or form, please do so. Just getting in tune with how you feel. And so some of you are recognizing, okay, there's some woundings that I'm still needing to either acknowledge, or I'm needing to release, or I'm needing to accept. There might be some sort of resistance here, or like difficulty getting over something. You are, with time, with patience, you're trying to gain enlightenment, you're trying to gain some sort of truth perhaps, trying to gain some sort of understanding, because there is a situation where there's this lack of clarity. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Prince of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Wheel. So there is change. Ooh, and Justice. So there is change going on here. Scales are being balanced. You are seeing a pivotal point happen in your life where you are reaching a place of stability and abundance, and all your hard work paying off within you. You're seeing your fruits come to fruition. This is your energy coming through this in your own power, getting independent and feeling confident within yourself. And you guys are taking action. You're moving forward in a way towards your manifestations, your goals. Underneath Justice, we have the Ten of Swords. So whatever ending that may have happened in the past, that obviously relates back to this Three of Swords and the Six of Swords in reverse. So you're looking back at whatever this ending was, this Ten of Swords. Whatever went down in the past, you're looking back at it, you're doing some reflecting. You're also recognizing how things are starting to balance out. You're getting what you deserve, they're getting what they deserve. Also, this is Libra energy. Underneath the Ten of Swords, we also have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So obviously, whatever this ending was, there's some sort of imbalance. That's why we had the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. There was something that was in balance. And it's looking as if something will be brought into balance. So whatever that was not fair in the past, well, just know it will be fair moving forward. Something about this situation will be fair, or like will be rewritten. No, I don't know why I heard rewritten. Something about the situation that went down will be dealt with karmatically. You just continue to take the high road, focus on you, focus on your gains, focus on your personal growth and what you're trying to bring into the future, and focus on, taking up that childlike energy. Don't worry about the past. Yes, you can reflect on it and think about it and do some introspection and work on healing, but stay in your lane. Let the universe do its thing. Okay? Because karmatic justice is coming. So let's clarify. I'm going to use this deck. Let's clarify a bit. Let's go into this Three of Swords, get that out of the way. What needs to be healed for Virgo? Down the Three of Swords for Virgo. What's needed to be healed? Because that's what you're reflecting. So we don't need to go into the Hermit, because that's just you guys trying to gain truth and enlightenment, trying to figure out, what do I need to heal? What do I need to release? What do I need to forgive? Tell me the Three of Swords for Virgo, symbolizing Venus. Tell me the Three of Swords for Virgo, symbolizing Venus, from now to the end of December. What's needed to be healed? What does Virgo need to heal? King of Swords. Definitely look at the facts. Look at the truth here. The truth is in front of you. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse. So you know that even if someone came back to apologize or to explain why they did something, you know that you wouldn't give it a second chance anyways. That you don't really feel any passion towards it or any inspiration or energy you want to invest in a situation again. I definitely feel like you have your guard up. You don't trust whoever this is. You're just... Hold on. What does Virgo need to heal regarding the Three of Swords? The Sun in the reverse and the Five of Wands. There's this internal battle you're feeling. It's like you're wanting to move forward. You don't really care to start anything new with this individual, but it's like you're wanting some sort of clarity, or you're wanting some sort of answer, and like deep down you're like, well, I don't really need it, but like you kind of want it anyways. You know you don't really need it to move forward. You're trying to move forward, but at the same time, something about this situation still kind of eats away at you from time to time. Like it'll come up from time to time. You're not like obsessively thinking about it, because I'm not feeling any devil-like energy from this. I do feel like from time to time this situation comes up, or you're reminded of an individual that may have hurt you, or that there's still something that needs to be healed, and like there's this internal conflict that you feel regarding this situation. You recognize that nothing new is starting here. You wouldn't allow it. You know better. You've learned the lesson. You're not going to go down that road again. But at the same time, you're still wishing that you could have gotten closure or clarity, or that you could have gotten some sort of truth. And so there's like this internal battle of you guys wanting to know the truth, wanting to have answers, and wanting to just move on. Like you keep going back and forth. And that's understandable, especially when there's healing that needs to take place. Some of you feel like as if there needs to be some sort of closure in order for you guys to fully move on and to fully move in a new chapter. Clean slate is to have closure and shut the door. So there is this internal battle. You're fighting with yourself. You're fighting with like, your ego. Like, oh, I'm not going to put my pride aside to like reach out to them. But then at the same time, you're like, but I really want to, but I also don't, because I don't want to start anything. Like there's this internal conflict, and I'm feeling it. Yeah, we have the Ten of Wands in the reverse. You're definitely getting a little bit overworked by the situation, but there is this energy of release here. We also have Death in the reverse and the Five of Swords in the reverse. You're wanting forgiveness, or you're wanting to forgive someone, or just to heal a situation so that you can be free. But you're also just wanting to release it. Like there's this confliction, there's like this resistance to fully letting this chapter close, because there's something that's like eating away at you. And it's just weighing heavily on you, and it's just making you feel stuck. and you're trying to let go of, again, it's the confliction. You're trying to move on from it. You're trying to just continue moving on with your life and go after what you want. But at the same time, it still comes up because we have the death card in the reverse. So there is still like this lack of ending. Like it's over, but it's not, you know? We also have a pair over here with the Queen of Swords. We have the King and the Queen of Swords. So this might even be like a soulmate type of connection, or someone who was like, maybe not even a soulmate, but just karmic relationship, or there was a karmic lesson that you could have taken from the situation. Okay, let's look into the Alchemist and see what you are trying to attract or manifest. Tell me the Alchemist for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, from now to the end of December. Tell me the Alchemist. What is Virgo trying to attract from now to the end of December? Tell me the Alchemist for Virgo, Sun, Moon. Okay, that's all right. We'll take this guy. The Three of Coins in the reverse. Eight of Cups. Tell me the Alchemist for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, from now to the end of December. Tell me the Alchemist for Virgo. What's Virgo trying to bring in? The Chariot, movement, and the Knight of Swords. So you're wanting to walk away from this. You're wanting to leave the situation behind. You know that there's no collaboration or no working together with this individual. You recognize that. The Three of Coins in the reverse. You're not trying to waste any more time or energy or waste your resources investing in the situation, thinking about the situation anymore. And so I think you guys are just ending up choosing to just release it, surrender to it. You know, whatever happens, happens. If it's meant to unfold with time, it will unfold. I choose to let this go for my own peace, for my own good, so I can focus on better things moving forward, making space for new things. So you're walking away from whatever this is because you're recognizing that this isn't worth your time, your energy. And then we have the Chariot and the Knight of Swords. So there's action moving forward towards your goals, your manifestations. You're thinking about it, you're coming up with a plan, and now you're taking action. And that kind of comes through with that Wheel of Fortune and that Prince of Swords, very similar energy, and you're moving forward confidently. You're owning it. Also, we have Cancer coming out. So that's exciting. So now let's look into 2021 regarding you, your career, your relationships, or love life, whatever comes. Okay. I'm just going to shuffle it backwards because there's a curve and it just shuffles better when the cards are flat. Messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, regarding their career, finances in 2021. What can Virgo expect regarding their career and finances? Their workplace, their job, passions, hobbies, skills, talents. Messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, regarding their coin, their finances, career. Okay, let's get into it. Messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, so there is some sort of release. Letting go of... So Virgo, I feel like in the new year, in 2021, your perspective on money, your relationship with money and finances is going to change. For some, you might have had like a mindset where when you would spend money, you'd kind of feel guilty, like, oh, I should save it, I should hold on to it, I should keep it in my savings account, I don't deserve to spend money on me because I need it for this, this, and that. It's one thing to be responsible with your finances, but it's another thing to just completely hold on tight and be like, I need this, I need every single cent, because if I don't, what if this happens? And you let your fears control you because you're like, oh, but what if this happens? I have to pay this bill and like I don't have the money for it. Like, I feel like your relationship with money in the new year is going to be changing. I feel like you guys are releasing old perceptions about money. Like for some, maybe you were raised in a household where money was tight, or like you guys may have struggled, and so maybe you've seen your parents grow up with lots of debt, and so it's kind of created a fear within you. I never want to end up like my parents, so I'm going to do everything it takes for me to not end up in the same situation as them. And so with that being said, the way you've been raised, or the way that's affected you growing up, even to however old you are now, you could be 50, 60, 40, 30, I don't care, 20, it has an effect on your relationship with money. And I do feel like this year coming up, you're going to have like a change or some sort of shift with how you handle your finances, how you save, your habits with finances, how you spend. I think it's going to be really positive. I don't know. I'm just really getting that heavily. So I don't know. I'm feeling really in tune with the energy. I feel like you guys are choosing to release a little bit of control and surrender. And you know what? I'm going to have a bit of a playful mindset. Yes, I'm going to be responsible financially. And yes, I'm going to pay my bills. And yes, I'm going to save my money. But once in a while, you know what? I deserve to treat myself. I deserve to take care of myself and to make myself feel good. Because I deserve it. Otherwise, why am I working my ass off just to feel like shit or to, you know, want to do something nice for myself, but I don't because I put the restriction. You guys are releasing old beliefs or old restrictions, old habits. Yeah, I think that's really going to be a positive impact for you guys. You deserve it. Treat yourself. Don't obviously splurge all your money on something. Be responsible, but release, okay? Because again, it's all about the mindset. What we think is what we attract. If you believe I'm poor, I'm broke, I'm not going to have enough money for this, I'm not going to have... You're only attracting more of that. The universe says, yes, that's true. Let me give you more. So you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so broke. I need to save my money. I don't have enough. Universe is like, yes, that's true. Let me give you more of that. And so it's just a continuous cycle. So once you are starting to change your perception as a whole, not even just about your finances, about lots of different things, you start to see a shift externally. It's interesting. This is an interesting read, Virgo. Wow. Also, your energy coming out at the bottom, so you guys are in your element. Anyways, I do feel like, yeah, your perception about finances and money is changing. Also, some of you might be releasing something that might not be serving you. Some of you might be leaving a current job. Let's see what else needs to come out. That's a lot for one card. Oh my gosh. Totally like channeling some messages or some shit. Messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Being confident. Being confident what you spend, you're going to get that back and more. Tenfold, you know? Being confident that money comes in. What? Ching, ching, ching goes the money tree. And every time it chings, money comes to me. Money wave, money flow, money go. Oh my god. So there's this mantra that I heard on TikTok and I was trying to recite it, but obviously I didn't know the words, but I have the lyrics up now. So it goes like, ching, ching, ching goes the money tree, and every time it ching, money comes to me. It all flows in so abundantly from the top, left, right, and up under me. Wave, 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 I'm a money wave. Money flow, money made. Flowing in and out plus money saved. Debt, 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 all debt is paid. So say that 7 times in a row as you look in the mirror. Daily affirmation, my dudes. Claim it. It's already yours. All right? Oh my god. You're recognizing what money you spend, you're going to receive back tenfold. Like, you're very confident. Your whole perception about your finances and your money and your work and your career is changing. And you're feeling much more confident and much more stable about where you are financially. You're feeling just much more confident within yourself and confident that you're always going to be okay and that you're always going to find a way, basically. Let's see what else needs to come out for Virgo regarding their career and finances. We have the Prince of Cups. Some of you might be meeting love through work. You might end up connecting with someone and you start to kind of hit it off in the workplace. You're like, wait a minute, I kind of like you. I kind of fuck with you. Messages for Virgo. Oh, the Ten of Swords. So there might be some sort of endings in the workplace. You guys might be choosing to leave behind your current place. You might be leaving a current job and you might end up moving towards something new or working independently. Some of you might be leaving your job to start your own business or to go after your own career. Ooh, entrepreneurship energy. We have the King of Pentacles, so there's success over here. We have the Three of Wands in the reverse and Justice. Oops. Justice, Libra energy. Interesting. We're going to clarify this too as we go on. So for some, maybe there was a failure. I don't even like to really use that term because there's no such thing as failure. Like, yes, some things might not work out, but that I fully believe that if something doesn't work out, it just wasn't meant for you. And whatever is truly meant for you will never pass you by. And so some of you might have like invested so much time into like a career or a project or some sort of endeavor, and it maybe didn't take off the way you expected it to or the way you hoped or planned. And so you might be feeling very disappointed or let down. There could have been some sort of lack of success in a situation, but that's okay because clearly that just wasn't meant for you and that there's something better out there. Have that mindset moving forward. Don't beat yourself up over what didn't work out in the past. It happened for a reason. It happened so that you could learn, so that you can grow. You can try it again. You can attempt it again. Why not? You can. Just approach it differently and using the wisdom that you've gained from this loss or this fail and growing from it You fall, you get back up, you fall, you get back up, you fall, you get back up, and you try again, and you don't quit. Not a quitter. Or you might just end up picking yourself back up and trying something else, going down a different road. It's completely up to you. But don't let this ending or this fail discourage you. And it's not a fail. It's never a fail. Okay? It's not a mistake. It's an opportunity for upliftment. It's an opportunity for growth. It's an opportunity to learn. Because clearly something about this just wasn't meant for you, and that there's something better out there. Have trust in that. Justice. There's a reason why this is happening. And you're recognizing the consequence that happened due to whatever went down. Things are going to balance out, though. Okay? Some of you might be dealing with some sort of court scenario, files, paperwork, signing documents, legal matters. That might be a bit of a pain in the ass, not gonna lie to you, okay? It might be a bit exhausting or a little bit stressful, but you're gonna make it out on the other side. Look at you, King of Pentacles mode. Alright? This is really good combination with that fox energy. Hard worker, determined to get things done, quick to adjust, very quick, witty, and move swiftly, very stable and self-reliant. So I'm going to clarify a little bit to see what's going on here. Let's go into the Ten of Swords, just to see what this ending was about. Talking about the Ten of Swords, some of you just might be reaching a place of exhaustion, though. If it's not an ending, and if it's not like a fail, or not even a fail, but anyways, if it's nothing like that, some of you just might be feeling really exhausted, and you're really needing to take time out to reconnect to yourself, to ground yourself, to recharge your battery, because some of you have just reached a place of exhaustion. Simply as that. It doesn't have to be all complicated. Anyways, Ten of Swords for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in 2021. What can Virgo expect? Tell me about the Ten of Swords. What's this ending? Found the Ten of Swords. We have the Five of Cups. Okay, so I do think it's some sort of disappointment. Something that you didn't expect to play out. You hoped it would go one way, and it turned out to go what you least expected. And so there is some sort of disappointment. There is some sort of loss, but there's also a gain. And you're needing to recognize what you did gain rather than what has been lost or what didn't work out. What you can take from the situation moving forward. Because if you stay in that mindset of, woe is me and feeling sorry for yourself, you're allowed to feel those things. I'm not trying to dismiss your feelings, but try not to stay in that energy for too long, because that can suck the life out of you, and that can just get in your way of moving forward. Kind of can ruin your own self-confidence and your own worth, and I don't want that for you. Anyways, there's still something that's standing. There's something that you can take from the situation, but it's all up to you. It's all about your perspective on how you will move forward from this. Either you're going to grow from this, or you're going to stay where you currently are. It's completely up to you. There is some sort of sadness or disappointment, though, but that's okay. It's an opportunity for growth. We have the Two of Wands in reverse. You have a decision. You either stay in this energy and let this dictate the rest of your life and the decisions you make, and let this one fail ruin everything else that you have planned moving forward. Or you can choose to say, hey, you know what? Maybe it didn't work out. That sucks, and I'm sad, and I'm allowed to feel that way, and I will let myself process it the way I need to. But moving forward, I'm going to do things differently. I'm going to try this, and this clearly wasn't meant for me, and that there's something better out there. Changing your perspective is really key here. It's very important. Anything else regarding this Ten of Swords? Anything else? Okay, thank you. We had the Nine of Cups. This actually fell on top of the Four of Pentacles, so let's just talk about that. Your money relationship, your relationship with your money, your finances is changing. You're feeling much more positive about your income, the direction you're going down, as well as allowing yourself to enjoy life, allowing yourself to treating yourself once in a while, and feeling good, feeling positive, and, celebrating you, celebrating your hard work, celebrating your dedication. Even if something didn't work out the way you hoped it would, still celebrate your hard work. That doesn't mean that you're any less. It doesn't mean you're a failure. It doesn't mean that you're not good enough. Anything else? There it is, Judgment. It's all up to you. This is also a lesson for you to learn. major lesson for you to learn. And it fell on top of the Four of Pentacles, so Four of Pentacles in reverse. An opportunity for you to learning to surrender, learning to accept, and to adjust, right? That fox energy, adjusting quickly and easily, and to have more trust, having more faith. Also, you are highly protected and highly watched over by your loved ones, your angels, your ancestors. I want to look into this King of Pentacles. Sorry, the King of... Oops. Sorry, the King of Pentacles for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Regarding their career and finances in 2021, what can Virgo expect regarding the King of Pentacles? Tell me about the King of Pentacles. Okay. We have the Nine of Wands, determination. And the Fountain, complete understanding, reaching a place of enlightenment and truth here. Recognizing that mindset is key over here. I'm getting mind over matter. This is perseverance and pushing through and dedicating yourself and recognizing that it's all up to you. It's all about your mindset. Mindset is key here. If you can overcome these hurdles, if you can prove yourself that you are worthy to succeed. Oh, and we have the King of Coins at the bottom of the deck, double confirmation. King of Coins and the Page of Wands. So there's that inspiration, there's that childlike energy, and we also have the Two of Coins, a decision. A decision. Are you going to take this risk? Are you going to just say fuck it and jump and take the gamble? And maybe it'll work, maybe it won't, but you won't know unless you try. And so you think about it, you contemplate it, and you're like, you know what? I'm going to give it a chance. Yes, my past, maybe it didn't work out, maybe something didn't work out, but that doesn't dictate my future. I dictate my future. I love it. Okay, let's take a look into your love life. Any messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding their love life in 2021? What can Virgo expect regarding love? Any messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding love in 2021? What can Virgo expect? Any messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding love? Hermit coming out again. Okay, I'm not laughing. Five of Wands in the reverse here. Some sort of resolution here. Maybe you're feared of commitments or fears of opening up or letting people in. Maybe you are resolving that in 2021. At the beginning of the year, you're single, doing some inner work. Kind of a continuation of the December read where you guys are doing some reflection, focusing on healing, letting some things go. Possibly getting clarity. But remember I was saying that there was some sort of confliction that you were feeling, like there was like, oh, I want to move on, but at the same time I want clarity. It's looking like you're resolving whatever that confliction is, that internal conflict. It's looking like it's being resolved here. Messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding their love life in 2021. What can Virgo expect? Oh, Four of Swords in the reverse and the Seven of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups, Four of Pentacles though, and the Five of Swords. Oh, okay, Virgo, this is what I'm getting here. You're needing to resolve whatever these fears are, whatever these hurts or things that you're needing to release. Please do the work now, because if there's a new relationship coming in the future, I feel like there's a heavy cycle that could be repeated in a new person, okay? Because that tends to happen. When we don't heal certain parts of ourselves, we end up attracting people to help us heal. Of the same energy, of the same cycle, the same themes, the same things that come up in order for us to recognize these things, to heal them fully. It's looking as if, like, yes, you're finding some sort of resolution here. You're doing some healing. It's a bit hard, though, with that Four of Swords in the reverse. There's still this energy of not being able to make peace with something. Like, there's still something eating away at you, Virgo. And man, if it's driving me crazy, I can only imagine how much it's driving you crazy. You guys are almost getting worked up and stressed out. You're like, I just want to get this over and done with it. Like, I'm trying to find a solution, but it's not really working. It's just like, I just need to take some time to do some more thinking with that Seven of Pentacles, okay? Just thinking a lot more, processing more. I do feel like there's just this need to reflect and do some healing, because there's something new trying to come in. Ace of Cups regarding your love, regarding some sort of relationship, of course, which is great. Love that for you, and you do you have your free will. But it just seems as if it could just be the same thing that you've already gone through in the past, just in a new person. Same energy with that Five of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. Because there's a cycle that you're holding on to, whether you recognize it or not. This might even be subconsciously, like you don't even realize that you might be attracting similar people or similar outcomes due to things that you're still needing to either heal or recognize. So, is there anything else at the bottom? Five of Pentacles. We got lots of fives, so there is opportunity to change. There is opportunity to learn from this, to grow from this. Let's clarify. Virgo, you got your free will, so you do you. This is whoever I'm picking up on, okay? Let's look into the Four of Swords in the reverse. Why are you anxious? Why are you having a difficult time healing this part of you? I mean, healing is a process. Healing does not happen overnight. Especially if this is something that stems so far within you. It definitely takes a lot to break this cycle. And maybe that's what stresses you out. You're like, oh my god, this is going to take forever. Well, if you put the work in, it won't take as long. Tell me about the Four of Swords in the reverse for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Queen of Wands in the reverse, and the Page of Coins. So you recognize there is the opportunity for you to heal from this. Oh, for some this is forgiveness. Some of you are needing to forgive yourself or your past. Some of you don't want to though. Some of you still carry this resentment or anger or hurt or frustration within you. In your heart, Queen of Wands in the reverse, there might still be some sort of grudge that you're holding on to. And with that energy, not necessarily the best. This also does talk about you guys possibly needing to step outside of your comfort zone or do something differently or approach this healing differently. Perhaps you need to express yourself or have a conversation or let yourself be vulnerable or cry or something, but it's like it makes you uncomfortable. Something about the way you need to handle this healing makes you uncomfortable, so you kind of don't want to. You do, but you also don't. Like there's still a bit of a confliction here. Page of Swords in reverse. It's like you're kind of trying to avoid the full truth when you're needing to be 100% honest with yourself. And sometimes the truth can be ugly. Oh, shit. Anything else about the Four of Swords in the reverse for Virgo? The World. Okay, so there is an opportunity for you guys to close out this cycle. There is an opportunity, but it's up to you if you're willing to step out of that comfort zone, through the discomfort, push through it, as painful, as scary as it is. Because that's what's going to close this chapter. That's what's going to close this door so that you don't end up repeating the same situation in your next relationship. Otherwise, if you don't put the work in, if you don't do that healing, if you don't figure out what the root of the issue is, you have the opportunity to close this chapter and start completely fresh. Yeah, Knight of Swords, moving forward. Knight of Swords, the Fountain, reaching a place of understanding, and Knight of Wands in the reverse. So it's up to you. There's this back and forth. You want to, but at the same time, it's a struggle. It's a struggle. I do feel like meditation will help you, and you need to be patient with yourself on this process of healing. Also be patient with new love coming in. Comes in when you least expect it. Most times it does, when you're not forcing it, and when you're focusing on yourself, you end up attracting like-minded people who are working on themselves and trying to better themselves, and then you guys come together and it's like a power couple, okay? So I wouldn't be surprised, like as you are working on yourself and working on your career, you might end up attracting someone who's very like-minded, and maybe you guys are going to help each other heal, okay? Oh, look, also Ace of Wands at the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to look into this Ace of Cups. For the Ace of Cups for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding love in 2021. For the Ace of Cups for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding their love life in 2021. Ace of Cups for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding their love life in 2021. We have a stack coming out. Eight of Swords in the reverse. The King of Coins. Ayo, and the Four of Swords in the reverse. So there's still some like anxieties you feel about new love, new relationships coming in due to these past experiences, these past pains, these things that you're still needing to heal. There is a fear of letting people in because you don't want to end up in the same situation, but you're trying to break out of that mindset. You're taking control over those fears you have with that King of Coins energy. We also have the Lovers in the reverse, the Sun in the reverse, and the Nine of Wands. Oh my gosh, perfect. And Ten of Swords in the reverse. You guys are overcoming these past hurdles, these past situations and relationships. Perhaps in your past you were involved in relationships where there could have been a third party. You know, you invested more than you received. Things like that. And obviously it caused you a lot of sadness and a lot of pain. It's looking like as if you guys are overcoming these disappointments from your past. You're getting through it. You're recognizing that the past doesn't dictate your future. Wow. So as this new potential relationship comes in, yeah, you're scared. Yeah, there's some fears, but at least you're mindful, like, hey, not everybody's out to get me. There's good people out here in this world, and I deserve love too. And so that's good because then you're breaking the cycle and you're not ending up in a similar situation like the past. Because once you're mindful of those habits, you're able to break it. Okay, so I'm going to see if there's any extra messages for you guys, and then we're going to end the read. Any other messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding 2021? What can Virgo expect in the new year? Any other messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding the new year? What can Virgo expect? Any other messages for Virgo? That's way too many. Any other messages? Oh, card explosion. We had the Wheel of Fortune coming out. I'm not going to take any of these cards that fell on the ground or even on the table. Like, I'm just going to do another shuffle. Do one more. Or two. One more. Okay. Any other messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the new year, 2021? Anything else for Virgo? Any other messages? Star in the reverse and the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Some of you are needing to be vulnerable and express your feelings. Don't be afraid, otherwise you can become your own blockage. The Star in the reverse sometimes talk about our pride. Oh, I could never tell this person how I feel. I could never cry in front of someone. I could never do this because of this blockage you put on yourself. Sometimes it also does talk about self-pity, feeling sorry for yourself, and also blame. Like, you might be like, well, this is who I am because I was raised this way, so this is who I am and that's it. No. You have full responsibility to make the change. Your past doesn't define you. So don't use your past pains as a crutch as to why you are the way you are, because you have every ounce of capability to make a change and do something different, do something about it. But it all comes down to you, and some of you don't want to hear that, and that's cool, but that's what I'm getting. You have the opportunity to go from this and change it. It's all up to you, Virgo. So at the end of the day, it all comes down to you on what you want to do. That's the magic of free will, okay? So Virgo, that is what I got for you guys for this reading for the new year. If you guys got something from this read, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.